All right, so I'm Sam Polera. I work at Yahoo, VP of Platforms there. I'm in charge of the Yahoo application platform and the Yahoo query language launches that we just recently did. We started launching this stuff to the public on October 16th with the launch of the Universal Profiles, and underneath, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Underneath that was our entire infrastructure for all the social information at Yahoo. And then on the 28th of October, we launched the Yahoo app platform. So why would would developers be interested in developing for Yahoo? Well, let's see. We've got 260 million signed-in unique users monthly to Yahoo. 600 million unique users visit Yahoo monthly. About 180 billion page views. And we also have about 10 billion relationships within the contact system for Yahoo Mail that we're exposing out to third-party developers and through YOS. Here's what the Yahoo app platform looks like. Essentially, we've got a web services and query language layer, an application platform, and then underneath that is the social platform. All of the information that you need can be found at developer.yahoo.com, and that's what this YDN is here on the left. And then underneath that, of course, we've got the Yahoo infrastructure. So one of the really interesting things about the Yahoo developer platform and YOS itself is that when we launched on October 16th, it was actually rolled out in global colos to 31 intls simultaneously on that day. So what is the Yahoo platform? It's actually a bundle of views, small and full page views, just like you find in OpenSocial, for example. But we also have a number of additional landing pages that are also going to be enabled with application development. One of them was launched actually earlier this year in the spring called SearchMonkey that allows you to develop applications for our search platform. In the future, there's mobile, mail, media. All of these properties on Yahoo will eventually have places where third-party developers can install their applications. And then finally, you can also use all of our APIs from your own website by authenticating the users through OAuth. Here's what a small view looks like with the Chrome around what options that a user has when that's installed. And then the full page view looks similar, where not only you basically have sort of full control of all the content of the page. Why the small view? So we actually have some higher performance requirements for our small views on the Yahoo network so that we can reach the SLAs that are required by our various properties. And to this end, we've been pushing a variety of standards back into OpenSocial 0.9. If you follow the specifications, you'll see that we're very active trying to get the extensions that we've made available, things like YML, things like our cached view, things like YQL. We've been taking those ideas that we've already gone ahead and implemented and made available to developers, and we're standardizing them and getting them into the specification so that the whole community can benefit from them. And then finally, the other thing that you can do with this is you can push these views programmatically so that the back end of your application from your server side, you can make a call to Yahoo and update the small view of a user, for example. So what does the programming model look like? So the full view is where our OpenSocial standards compliance makes its debut. Right now, we're a little bit ahead of the 0.8 specification in that we already support the proxy view. Is this too loud? And we support the OpenSocial 0.8 APIs, and also Flash, YML, the markup language that's being codified as OSML in the OpenSocial specification, and obviously HTML and JavaScript. On the developer.yahoo.com, you'll find SDKs both for PHP and AS3, but truth be told, we are OAuth compliant, and I've had success, for example, using the Java OAuth.NET client to connect to our YOS services if need be. Now, one big caveat of our full view that's different than the other containers is that we currently only run cajoled code. This lets us have a number of advantages. One, we know we control the security of the site very carefully with that, and two, it allows us for people to launch their applications live on Yahoo without them being reviewed. So as soon as you develop an application, you push the live button, you either share it or send the URL to another user. They can actually go ahead and install that application and run it right then. So what is Caja and what does it do? So it's a source-to-source translator for securing the JavaScript code. It basically has a whitelist of all the things that you can do and prevents you from doing things that you can't do. It's still fairly early stage, but Progress is being made every day with Caja, and eventually it's going to allow almost the full fidelity of JavaScript to be available to you as a developer. Today, though, it may be a little bit difficult to get your head around what things are allowable and what things aren't. To that end, we have some people from the team that can help you get through that when you're doing the crawl. Over there. And so what it does, we have documented the behaviors that it has in order to help you, and we're obviously working on full compatibility. And again, on the bright side, applications can go live without review. So where can you see Yap on Yahoo today? So today, we've got a landing page that has all of the users' apps that they have installed, which is essentially a launching start bar. And that apps.yahoo.com/myapps has actually just been rolled into the universal header that you'll find on many of the sites on Yahoo where people can get back to their apps that they've installed. There actually is no location today on Yahoo for the small view. However, launching on My Yahoo by the end of the year with 42 million users on that, and they're very heavily engaged, anybody who customizes the pages. And those apps that are live on My Yahoo will actually be in the My Yahoo gallery for people to install them just as they would any other My Yahoo widget. In 2009, there's going to be many, many more launches. It should be fully integrated across the network next year. So what are the sort of key URLs for you to remember? So first of all, if you want to find out about Yap, you go here. Once you've got your applications, you can go to once you got a user ID for Yahoo, if you don't already, you can then go to the dashboard and create new Yap applications, new OAuth-only applications, and some of our older applications, things that use BBOff. You can find out all about the Yahoo Open Strategy. You can find out all about YQL, and there's also a console there for you to explore all of Yahoo's APIs, including our social APIs, along with being able to access essentially any API on the internet, whether it be XML, JSON, RSS, or what have you, using a simplified SQL-like query language. All the social APIs are documented here and what they mean. And finally, we have a whole tutorial on how to use OAuth sort of separated out from our platform. Thank you. Should I take questions? Question.
One question.
All right. So right now, using the YOS OAuth APIs, you can essentially do something like Facebook Connect, because you can essentially ask your users for their permission to access your social information as a third-party site, inject vitality into their stream, get their social connections, et cetera. We just don't have the little pop-up.
Thanks, Sam.